Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chandichas and welcome back to another day art survival videos. I only have so much time left to do this video, so I will just make it simple and quick. Basically, there is another change log in between, just short a while ago, right? Basically, it will change version 7.28 to 7.29, and that's about it. It's not really a thing that you must do. It's still an optional. You can stay in 7.28 if you want, but for people who hasn't updated the game at all, you will be redirected to 7.29, and there will be a lot of change over here. And I see, it's not a lot, but there will be like some major changes that can make it a little bit, I would say, I don't know how to say about this. It's just a big nerf, and I kinda predicted that as well in the other video that I do. I will probably put that thumbnail in the thumbnail of this video again, maybe in the title as well. Basically, I predicted this to happen and it happened, and we'll actually talk about that later on. But this is again from the same Discord moderator, probably. I'm not sure about that at all, but basically, one of the staff, the Discord staff, just put up all the change log over here. So this is 7.29. First, we have change crafting and repair materials for shock bludgeon. So what does it means? I think I actually took a look about this in game, and I feel like the amount of materials got increased. I'm not entirely sure about this, so let me know if you know. But I feel like the amount is kind of changed. Like some of them are increased. I believe like the capacitor or the, I don't know, like, yeah, like I think the capacitor got increased. I'm not sure. I have to ask people for this later on, but I'm not sure. But for sure it's changed, and that's about it. Um, I think the reason why is because people use this weapon for auto battle, right? And I think they kind of nerfed that so that people cannot really auto battle this. Again, I'm not sure. Maybe I have to ask people, right? Uh, to see for the specific things. If you know, let me know down below as well in the comment section. Next, we have fixed the display of the gift of fortitude effect. Honestly, I don't know what this means as well. I don't know if this is part of the Halloween event or not. If so, I probably haven't reached that part just yet. So again, let me know if you know what this means in the comments down below. I'm not sure, but it's just the display. It just got fixed. So that's about it. It's not really a changing. It's just for the display, right? Next, we have Demon Balthazar ignores all damage while sleeping. Now, this is interesting because I haven't actually tried this. I haven't tried to attack the Balthazar while it's still asleep. Probably people did that, and attacking the demon probably doesn't wake up the demon. I'm not sure. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. I'm not sure. But yeah, pretty much it's now ignoring all damage while sleeping. So the demon Balthazar will sleep for 4 turns, right? So you can, if you are smart, do like complex things to do this, to achieve this. You can probably do a lot of damage just before the demon awake, right? Like, yeah, just basically do a lot of damage, like maybe half the HP, maybe, right? Before it awakes. Now that, after it awakes, now you can do a little bit more damage and it will die, right? But that's not the case anymore. Now the boss is completely immune to damage while it's sleeping, so you cannot do damage for that just yet. Next, we have reduced Demon Balthazar's damage. Okay, I noticed about this as well. A lot of new players got the problem of that. So this is the issue, right? Halloween event supposed to be scaling to their level, right? However, the new players also get the same demon with 20,000 HP and armor, right? And then it also has tons of damage, and it's just pretty much one shot them, right? Now it got reduced. I hope new players can have this combat a little bit easier, considering that this is literally the first boss, right? The second boss is not that difficult, honestly, and this first one, I know the thought process. It's to like it used the mechanics of moving, right? So you kind of moved and then not letting the demon to hit you, right? Because it's a melee attack, so you don't want the demons to come near you. So it's basically like play chase, right? Or play the catch me if you can, right? You just outrun the demon and that's about it. I kind of understand that, but maybe to some new players they don't know that. Also, the fact that the game doesn't give any hint about that whatsoever. So, yeah, it's unfortunate, right? They need to reduce the damage, but I guess that's fair for new players as well, right? Hopefully, they all can beat this one. Like, literally, this is the first boss. It will be unfortunate if they cannot beat the first one, because the first one is essential to unlock a lot of stuff, right? To unlock the demon armor, to unlock the shop, to unlock the coffin, etc., etc., right? If you cannot beat the first combat already, it will be unfortunate, right? So yeah, I'm glad that it's reduced. I'm not sure if it's reduced by a lot or not. Maybe you can tell, right? Again, let me know down below in the comments section below. Next, we have Scarecrow attack animation changed. I have never seen any Scarecrow attack. Maybe I haven't reached that stage just yet. At the time I'm recording this, maybe I will know for sure in the future. But it's just animation, so it should not be a big problem, right? Next, we have fixed display of armor icons in online mode. I don't know what that was. I'm glad now it's fixed. Only for display, it shouldn't matter again. Next, we have fixed eating fried fish. Okay, so for this one's kind of funny actually. So um, there's a lot of reports from the players that every time they eat fish, they cannot move, right? It's a little bit weird. There's this bug, right? Every time they eat fish, they cannot move and they have to, I think, relock the game or do something else. I'm not sure. And then they can start moving again. I think this is that. Now it's fixed. Therefore, you can move again, right? Despite of eating fried fish, and that's about it. Next, we have fixed dark crystal action description. It's just description, it doesn't matter. Dark crystal is the one that can absorb your radiation by 20 and store it in the crystal. And then to remove that, you need to reabsorb that radiation again sometime in the future. And that's about it. Next, we have added display of items requirements for Halloween quests. Display of items. I think it got changed to be a little bit bigger, I believe, because it used to be a little bit too small. You can only see that if you zoom in the map, but now it can kind of already be visible. So yeah, it's just to display that, right? To be a little bit clearer. Next, we have Halloween duration extended by 2 days. This is here because people also complain that people who use iPhone or iOS in general, or Huawei as well for people in the China. Um, if you use you cannot update the game just yet, right? Well, at the time I'm recording this, actually it's now available. So when this got released, it's already available, right, for everyone. But when I recorded this, it just got released. Therefore, that's like a day late, right, from the Android one. So they kind of compensated us with extended time by 2 days, which is always nice in general. Next, this is the biggest one. This is the biggest nerf that I predicted to come through, and it happened. And yeah, this is the biggest nerf, I would say. Chemistry lab replaced with chemical reactor, and that's about it. Chemistry lab is now gone, removed forever if you update the game to version 729, and it will just be simply removed or replaced by chemical reactor as well. Now, I've already mentioned about this problem in that specific video. I will link to that probably in the comments below. But yeah, pretty much it's expensive, much more expensive to use chemistry sets than use chemistry lab. And yeah, it's unfortunate, right? But then again, if you think about it, you cannot really craft this anymore, so there is not really any reason to keep this in game, right? New players cannot craft this, and only old players that can use this, right? And it's kind of unfair because, like I said, the cost is kind of different by a lot. Like if you use chemistry lab, the cost for the repairs is much lower than the ones if you use chemistry set, especially if you can only use chemistry sets or buy them from the NPC, right? Also it's expensive, and yeah, um, it's just like unfortunate, right? But now they make it fair and remove that and replace that with chemical reactor. I guess it's all right. Now it's fair for everyone, and that's about it. So yeah, if you want the detail for that, go check that video out. Again, I will link below, probably in description or in the pinned section, right? But yeah, pretty much this is what I predicted to happen, and there you go. I hope in between this video and previous one, you already synthesized a lot of moonshine to alcohol. I hope so. If not, then it will be unfortunate if you have too many or too much moonshine and you cannot convert that, or synthesize that to alcohol, right? Which is unfortunate. Now you need to spend even more money for that, right? But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the changelog for 729. As you can see, this is pretty much an emergency patch, probably. I would say this is emergency patch for the Balthazar, so that people can beat that first boss, literally the first boss, quite easily, right? Because again, this is the first boss. There is no need to make it the strongest one, right? Especially when the second one is not as strong as the first one. So yeah, pretty much it. Balthazar is now nerfed. It means you are buffed. You will be easier to beat them, hopefully, and you can, proceed to the next quest, right? But yeah, I think that'll be it for this one. This is kind of short one, I would say. The reason why, like I said, I need to do something after this. As you can see at the top right corner, it's already 6 p.m. in the evening, right? Again, I need to do something else. I need to take a shower. I need to have dinner. I need to prepare to edit. I need to do a lot of stuff, right? But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. This has been the Art Trial video, another patch notes, and yeah, I predicted this and it came true, and that's about it pretty much. Anyways, this is Stealthy. I'll see you again very soon, and see ya.